All right, you see the title. Another Chucky Thompson joint representing the DMV. We're gonna go through all his catalog and we're gonna give him his flowers that everybody that he produced for that had a hit record from him. We're gonna give my brother his love and his respect and his flowers. But let's get into it about Miss Faith Evans, who is and who was Mrs. Biggie Smalls, and it was very interesting on how they got together, and Big supposedly just seen Faith, and you know he pulled her, and she was fine and beautiful, and he was a fly big dude. They both was on Bad Boy Records, and Faith is a natural gospel singer, if y'all didn't know. And she worked with I'll Be Sure early on, doing background vocals for other artists. And so she was getting a check before she came to Bad Boy from I'll Be Sure in the studio he was working in. And I think she got put on by Puffy because she was doing work and her name got out there that hey, it's a shorty that can blow. And Puff like, well, where is she? She need to get signed by me, and the rest is history. And then like I said, when Puff brought her over to Bad Boy, you know, Big, according to the movie, he scoped her and pulled her, and they got married within, weeks, and some people like to be unorthodox, and I think they were one of them couples that, hey, you waste a lot of time trying to know each other and learn each other, so let's just do something different. And 9 times out of 10, this don't work out. They be like, well, you put in time to know somebody and learn them, and then they still wind up not being with that person. So what's the point of waiting and getting to know each other if y'all on the same page, you like each other right now? Let's go for it right now. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. But it worked for some people, not most, but some. You know, I believe it unless you're like 80, 90, 70 years old, and you ain't out here like that, then, that's definitely not for you, you know. And, a lot of the women in church, they want to be celibate until they get married. And I'm like, well, just like if you buy a car, you want to sample the car, you want to drive it, you want to know how it feel, is it comfortable, and you know, I relate that to being in a relationship, and especially getting married. You don't want to be, uh, uh, you know, pre, marital existence. You don't want to just jump out there. No, what I mean is you don't want to withhold until you get married, and then kind of find out you're not satisfied. And it could be on each side. It could be the guy or the woman, and you be like, I held out for this, and now you gotta try to work with each other to please each other, and sometimes that don't work. You looked at as a lame. So what I'm saying is, because I be getting off track, Big and them didn't wait to get acquainted. They jumped right into the relationship, and at last it was over. And it's like some people just really want to get married for the status of it, but they don't want to be married, you know. And it's just like, a check mark that's marked off, okay, I did it. So I ain't got to stay in the situation, but that's the purpose of getting married. You want a lifetime, long time partner that pull with you, and you grow old together. But sometimes people just have their own agenda, and 9 times out of 10, you know, uh, your agenda not working for you. Not saying that it can't, but it is what it is. I believe you have to learn your partner and